Hello then, I hope you are doing well. This is a quick guide on how to complete the Birthplace of the Vile Nightfall on Grandmaster difficulty. I'll first show you our loadouts, followed by strategies. Timestamps are in the description below. This Grandmaster contains overloads and unstops. All three shield types are within the GM and the threat is void. At the time of recording, the surges were arc and stasis. This could be different for you depending if you do the GM on the week it comes out or later on for your Conqueror title. So always double check where surges are and match your subclasses and weapons to them. Now moving on to loadouts. We had a Warlock Ring Song of Flame combined with Getaway Artist for creating Arc Souls. The Hunter ran Deadfall for clearing ads along with Orpheus Rigs for extra Orbs of Power. The Titan ran Glacial Quake for rad control combined with Icefall Mantle for frost armor stacks and freezing when using class abilities. For weapons we had a Warlock Ring Pulse Rifle for unstops combined with a Rocket Sidearm for rad clear and Thunderlord for stunning overloads. The Titan ran a Stasis Glaive with Chill Clip and a Pulse Rifle for stunning unstops and overloads with a Grenade Launcher for DPS. The Hunter ran Outbreak for unstops along with No Hesitations for healing teammates and a Machine Gun for ads. Now to Mars, starting with a class item. Run any of the Mars to help reduce your ability regen when using different abilities. You could also run Mars Proximity Ward and Healthy Finisher to get health back along with an Overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you can run Mars to help with your ability regen when picking up Orbs of Power. You could also run Scavenger Mars to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. For your chest armor, run a Concussive Dampener to help reduce incoming damage from grenades. Also run a Void Resist mod because incoming void damage is increased by 25%. For gauntlets, run any mods to boost your abilities or help create Orbs of Power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a Heavy Ammo Finder mod on along with Scout for additional heavy bricks. You could also run Cypher mods for making Orbs of Power or run Ashes to Assets to get super back on grenade kills. These are the loadouts that we used. Either copy them or use them to make your own designs. You do not need the same loadouts, subclasses or characters that we have to complete this GM. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. Once you spawn in, you will have a group of ads spawning right in front of you. Among them will be an Unstop champ, but you can equip your sparrows and skip it as it does not count towards platinum. It can be tricky to avoid, so it is better to kill it for extra revives anyway, not to mention it does help fuel up your supers. Once you are inside the tunnels, the ads will be spawning at the bottom and they will try to make their way up. Among them will be 2 overloads, but ignore them for now. Focus on clearing the Raves and Ravagers as they will be rushing your position, and once that is done, then focus on the 2 overloads. Among the enemies will also be Banes, which are regular ads that have received either Arc, Solar or Void abilities, so be careful when dealing with them. Proceed down the tunnel towards the next area where a mini boss will spawn along with additional ads including snipers and an Unstop champ. You can use the top of a bridge for cover or the various rocks that are on the way down. If you killed the ads at the start, you will probably have your super by now, so you can easily clear most of the enemies as they will be nicely grouped up. If not, use the rocks for cover to deal with the Unstop and the snipers, followed by the mini boss. Up next you have the first plate room. There will be a lot of ads spawning on the left and right sides of the room, so you have 2 strategies here. The first strategy is to sit on the stairs and snipe the ads as they rotate to you, clearing them all out until no more are spawning in. This will take a few minutes to do. The second option is to step onto the plate and turn yourselves invisible repeatedly until the plate is complete. Personally, we used an Invis Hunter who stayed invisible on the plate whilst the other 2 covered the left and right sides. Since the ads spawn together, they are vulnerable for lingering grenades and any weapon perks like Firefly and Explosive Payload. Invis Hunter makes it far easier to complete the room because once the plate is captured, the ads will stop spawning. This next area is open and full of snipers, so start off by clearing the ads spawning in front of you. From here there is a ledge to your left that will also contain snipers. Just stay by the doorway and clear them all out. You can then use that very ledge to clear the ads out at the back of the room or use the stairs in front of them and head glitch the top. Among them will be an Unstop champ and an overload, so focus on the Unstop first as it will rush you, followed by the overload. As soon as you reach the next area, look directly to your left as you will have a group of ads running down the stairs. One well placed lingering grenade on the stairs will take the vast majority out. You can then use those stairs to snipe the ads inside the room, and there is also a ledge to your right that leads into the area that you can use to flank the enemies. Just be careful because the ads can rush the ledge on the right side. Among the ads will also be an overload, which is usually on the left side ledge. You can leave it for last for an easier kill or kill it first depending on its position within the room. Once cleared, take the portal at the back of the room into the next area, but don't go too far into the room because there will be plenty of screeps and snipers throughout the area. Just keep your distance and use your grenades to clear the screeps. Be careful when jumping to the next part of the room as the ads will spawn in as soon as you jump there. At the back of the room will be an overload champ waiting for you, but again you can leave it for last once all the other ads are dead. The next room will have 2 unstops and a whole bunch of ads. The only safe place is the corridor leading to it, so use that for cover to dispose of the ads, but be careful of the grenades. The Unstops can be left for last, but they do sometimes like to walk up to either side of a doorway, so keep an eye out for that. Stasis Titan help to keep both Unstops in place for easy kills. From here you need to capture 2 plates. I suggest you do them together and one at a time. The bottom left plate is the harder one out of the 2 because it will have ads spawning around it. You can use the same trick as before with invis to capture and then fall back to kill the ads around it, or have one person capturing with 2 people providing cover fire. For the second plate, the ads will be spawning at the back and sometimes on the stairs to your right from where you climbed up. You have a little more range and therefore you have more time to kill them before they reach you. For each of the plates you will have to kill 1 chieftain and they are most likely to be Bane enemies, so get rid of them ASAP. Proceed forward to the next area and stay at the front of a room. There will be some ads spawning in the back, including an Unstop champ. You can lure the Unstop away from the rest of the ads to kill it first, or use 1 super to keep them at the back whilst the other 2 snipe away. Go through the portal and then choose a side, either left or right. There is no sense in splitting up, so clear one side out together. There will be 1 overload at the back guarding the portal, so head glitch the stairs leading to the area so you can safely snipe it and dispose of it. Next up you will have another room full of ads, including 2 overload champs at the back of it. Some of the ads will rush you, so stay within the doorway and clear out all the minor ads first. The overloads will stay at the back of the area, so you can leave them for last. A roaming super is great for clearing out the vast majority of the ads until the overloads are left on their own. This room will then lead to the bridge, at the bottom of which are plenty of enemies, including some mini bosses and 2 Unstop champs. Just stay near the top and let the ads rush you. The narrow bridge is perfect for grenades and supers as it funnels them into one easy to shoot group. Don't go too far down the bridge because this will lure the Unstops towards you. By staying at the top, they will stay near the back. Only once the ads are dead do you then want to go down the bridge and focus on the Unstops. Just be careful because they do teleport sometimes and they can teleport right on top of you if you are too far down the bridge. You are now in the boss room. There is no way to cheese the boss room, so you have 2 options. You can try to use your supers to deplete its health bar, which will cause it to teleport you out of a room, so this way you can avoid fighting the ads. Unfortunately, if you don't succeed, you will have multiple ad spawns, one after another, and you will be swarmed. The other option is to take your time and combine your supers one after another to stay alive. Damage the boss, kill the ads, damage the boss again, rinse and repeat. This option relies on everyone using 1 super at a time and knowing how to kill the ads. We chose the second option as it allows us more control of the situation. Start off by damaging the boss and then clearing out the ads that will spawn around it, including the overload champ. We used the bottom left for cover, but it doesn't matter which side you choose. You can also rotate with the boss by staying on the opposite side of a room from it, but since the boss moves around so much you will be constantly running into ads. As a result of this, each time you damage the boss, focus on the ads. If you do it right, the ads will spawn 1 group at a time, and because they are clustered together you can take them out as a group. Once the boss loses a third of its health, you'll be teleported into the black corridor where again you want to stay at the back to avoid the creeps. Just like before, clear it out bit by bit and be careful when you get to the middle because the creeps will spawn once you jump there. Around the back area will be another overload champ. After killing it, if you want, you can wait for your supers to recharge before going back through the portal. Once through, it is rinse and repeat. This time among the ads will be an ogre and an Unstop champ. Focus on clearing some ads around you and then get rid of the ogre and the Unstop. Save your supers until you get here to quickly clear them out because they will try to overrun your position. Once done, just like before, damage the boss and then clear out the ads until it loses another bar of health. You will be teleported into the other room, so again choose one side to clear together and you'll have another overload champ at the back by the portal. Before going through the portal, you can wait for your supers to recharge again. Once back in the boss room, you will have more ads including a final overload champ, the last one you need for plat. Remember to use 1 super at a time to help control the ads. Use the pillars, the stairs and small walls to your left and right sides for cover. Damage the boss and kill the ads when they spawn in. If the boss is low enough on health, you can spam your supers to quickly kill it before too many ads spawn in. And there you have it, that's how you complete the Birthplace of the Vile Nightfall on Grandmaster difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.